Hey guys, it's me. Hey, just out wandering around in Elliott, Maine, of all places, came across a cool brass plaque or bronze plaque, really. And I was reading it and, rabbit hole time. So it told a story of Moses Garish Farmer, an inventor, somebody I wasn't real familiar with. So I went home and did a little work, and it's one of those things, rabbit hole time. Turns out he's a brilliant inventor, born in 1820 in Boscawen, New Hampshire, just outside of Concord. As a young man, went to school at Phillips Exeter Academy and later on Dartmouth College. Very brilliant, very brilliant. Um, Got a job as a telegraph operator as a young man, working in the seacoast, probably in Portsmouth, but became fascinated with the telegraph and the electricity that ran the telegraph. And he became a real proponent of how to use electricity, how to improve electricity creation and distribution, and tinkered with wet cell batteries, and pretty soon was tinkering with filaments and light bulbs, and invented an actually vacuum glass bulb, and was probably the first person to ever light his parlor with incandescent light bulbs in 1859. Imagine that. Caught the attention of Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison actually bought some patents from him, and bought some ideas and collaborated with him a little bit. Anyway, fascinating guy. He goes on to invent other things. Later in life, he invented probably the single biggest safety improvement in cities in forever. He invented the electronic fire detection system. It was kind of like a fire telegraph. And you might know them as little Gamewell boxes, red boxes that were on, telephone poles and buildings, and saved any number of buildings and probably lives along with it. Some of those old systems are still actually in operation. Portsmouth, I think, gave up their Gamewell systems in 2008. But just an amazing invention, and was actually that invention that in 2006 sent Moses Garish Farmer right to the Inventors Hall of Fame. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, the bonus footage I have for you is the plaque itself. Obviously, it's kind of cool and tells you a little bit about who he was and where he lived. And it's on a post in front of a house in Elliott. Look at the corner, right corner. Take a good look right down the lower corner. Look who actually cast that plaque. It is none other than Tiffany Studios of New York City. And in 1912, when they cast this plaque, they were at the height of their fame. They were the top dogs when it came to decorative arts and stained glass and brassware and clothing, jewelry. You couldn't get any better or any more top notch than Tiffany Studios. They're legendary. They're still around today, and they're still a high end jewelry manufacturer, clothing manufacturer. But boy, in 1912, Tiffany was at the top of the game. Anyway, so there's a piece of Tiffany Studios literally stuck to a granite post about a quarter of a mile from where my mom grew up in Elliott, Maine. Well, there you go, rabbit hole. Told you. All right, thanks for checking in, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.